You know what? This is a repressed memory that I have.
Ah, no.
Yes. I walked in one day on my roommate, walking around on all fours, naked. Maybe a ball gag, I can't remember, but I think a leash or a collar, at least a collar. And I just remember this. Because I was picturing myself walking around in a leash, and I'm like, no. And it was just, he's like, or whatever, if he had a gag.
He saw you? He was like,
yeah, dude. He saw me.
He said your name? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Overshadowed Podcast, the only podcast that features the families of people that have changed history. I'm Charles.
I'm Zach.
We are doing a little bit of a catch-up episode today.
We're back where it all began.
Yep. The original studio. At least we're not doing it in the closet. Remember we used to come over to my bedroom and like do it? There were clothes behind us.
Pretend we weren't gay. It was awful.
Yeah, that was
brutal. I wasn't myself. I was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looked bad. It looked kind of fun though.
It was funny.
I kind of liked it. Yeah.
In front of clothes.
Also, my phone is like propped up against the snowball recorder, so it's like up my nose.
Yeah.
Very bad for clips. Now we got fucking 2 lights, a green screen, and thousands of dollars of cameras. And getting about the same amount of views, so that's really nice. It is nice to be. It is funny that we started in Astoria 3 years ago. This is where the juice began.
The juice,
the magical conversation about Propel.
Oh yeah, love Propel.
That's where it all started. I love Propel. Should we do a podcast? Talk about how much we love Propel?
I think
all the ways.
I do already have one going on, kind of like that, but I'll tell them it's over and we can start from scratch. Some of the riffs may seem canned, but it's just because we're probably going to go in similar areas.
When did you stop Please Send Nudes?
Before I moved to New York.
Okay.
Yeah. My buddy quit. He went back home to Arizona. Sent me a text the other day. Wish we were still doing the pod. I said, Fat Chance, new number.
My name's Fat Chance. You can text Charles at this number. Did I tell you what happened at Flophouse? Did you hear about this guy? This like Asian guy who came in drunk? Oh my God. This is a hot start. Just you wait. This guy, he came in. It was me, Santiago, Nick, and one of Nick's friends from DC. Oh, I forget his name. I think it's Ed.
Okay.
He's very funny. So we're hanging out, just us four, and this Asian guy comes in, and he's pretty skinny, and he's like whispering to Santiago.
Dude, people just stumble on in.
They stumble in.
By the way, this is the setting. Flophouse is a comedy club where after the shows, people will stumble in like it's the Wild West. And Nick just kind of is like we just kind of await the outcome. Like, is this person crazy, drunk? A lot of times they're drunk.
It's one of those question mark boxes from Mario. You don't know if there's going to be a coin in there.
It's
Maybe
like
they'll buy a drink.
Yeah, it's the best part of the club. It's like, what's happening
Who's
next?
behind door number front? And this guy came in, and he was whispering to Santiago, and he's like, I don't know. Well, only he could hear it. But he's like, Santiago's the guy I got to ask these questions. He seems like the leader.
Yeah.
And so Santiago's like, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, there's like other bars around for that kind of thing. We're kind of closed. And then he goes, Santiago again. He's like, I don't know, man. Maybe you could ask him, but probably not. So I just think he's looking for a bar. Nick goes into the showroom to do something. I go into the showroom to go to the bathroom. I come out of the bathroom. This Asian man is on his knees in the middle of the showroom, in the middle of like the third row, going, and I'm like, no thanks. No, I'm good, man. To me. Yes, to me. Is that so hard to believe? He's like, I want to suck your dick.
He's on his knees.
Yes. And I go outside and I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then I go, he just propositioned me. He's on his knees right now. And Nick's like, he did that to me before. And I'm like, no, he didn't. Well, I was in the bathroom. So like while I was in the bathroom, he was, I guess, standing. I wish a third person came in. He was fully lying down.
Yeah.
You know, like an improv game. And it turns out that the whole time he was asking Santiago, like, hey, I just really want to suck a dick tonight. And Santiago's like, yeah, there's bars for that around. And he's like, I really want to suck one of your guys' dicks. He's like, I don't think you're going to have much luck, but you can ask him. You know, I don't speak for them. They're their own men. But he just let it go.
So what happened? Is he just still there?
He's still on his knees waiting.
Is he a squatter? That'd be funny if we have to keep him there. It's squatters' rights.
Yeah.
He's just a part of the show now. He's in the back.
He shifted to his feet and we're like, by law,
Yeah, he's
a
completed.
squat's on your feet, right? It's like a sumo. You can't be squatting on your knees, then you're kneeling.
Yeah.
And there's no rules protecting
Yeah, what's
kneelers.
the rights if you complete all forms of
all postures.
Yeah. You now live here.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought it was funny that Santiago's like, no, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that is.
I mean,
Santiago's like, maybe. Who
knows? Yeah. And then he left.
I could see both you guys being like, you and Nick both being like, why not? Why not? It's fine.
I did say, I was like, what if I did that? And Nick was like, if anyone, I'd be like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. But and then he walked out and he was like, I'm sorry, I was too eager. And he walked out. And then he had like dirt on his pants.
The guy walked out and said, sorry, I was too eager.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes.
After being denied by the guy he didn't even want to, but the first guy said no.
Yeah, after you got
You really made him come to reality.
by his last chance. He's like, what am I doing?
God, this guy said no to me? What the fuck?
He should be on his knees.
I got to get sober. You were his breaking point.
This is rock bottom. He wanted to be my rock bottom.
Yeah, he did.
He was looking for a rock top.
Yeah, it was.
A rock hard top.
Still thinking about him, I see.
Yeah, haven't stopped. Yeah, I just wonder where he is, how he's doing, whether his mouth's full. I just hope he's okay. Oh, it was crazy. And then Santiago told a story about it on stage, and he kept emphasizing that he must have said he was Japanese 8 times. He's like, this gay, drunk Japanese man. And he only made one joke. He's like, no, dick, we have some sushi. And everyone was like, oh.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Way to ruin the joke.
I know. And I was like, you got
to
to.
story.
I know.
We got some, I know how to make it funny. We got some sloppy, wet pussy.
Hammer on Japanese. They're going to hate that.
Japanese.
Yeah, and I said, I'm like, you said Japanese too much. And he was like, no, that's why it was funny. Because like I kept bringing it up. And I'm like, no, he's very funny. But that was a bad decision.
So what? Okay, go ahead, and I have a question.
No, you go ahead.
What happened when he came out and said, sorry, I was too eager? Like, how did
No, that's how he left.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did he just leave after that? Or did you guys, like, say anything? Like, look at him like, yeah.
Well, Nick
or did you say, like, it's okay, man?
He'd also asked to use the bathroom, and Nick kind of looked at him, and he's like, no. We're
before
closed.
he left?
Before he asked. There was a weird vibe about him. He wasn't a full urchin yet.
Yeah, but he's getting
Grand
there.
Street, but he was close.
You got him falling down the mountain. He's not at the bottom yet.
No, and they're waiting for him.
Yeah.
Those little demons with their needles.
Yeah.
Ready to poke him. I mean, dude, that little gremlin was stalking through the middle of the street just yelling.
Yeah,
walking like bow-legged, arms out.
Yeah. Well, she does it in the middle of the street.
Yes, hoping somebody hits her so she can call Morgan and Morgan.
Yeah.
Get a nice settlement.
R.I.P.
I'm not allowed to just yell.
Yeah, in the middle of the highway.
Wrong way down a one-way.
Come on.
I tried to do a bit about this where it's like you can't hit pedestrians in the crosswalk. Obviously, that's where they're supposed to be. Can't hit them on the sidewalk. Where can you hit them?
I think in your own house.
Yeah. What's that called? Stand your ground.
Stand your ground. Yeah.
Stand your
You
ground.
can stand your ground.
Start your engines.
Mm-hmm.
That would be crazy if you broke into someone's house and then you just see headlights turn on. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Just get blasted by a RAV4.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
There was a scary movie called Don't Breathe where these guys broke into this old blind man's house and they didn't realize he was like a trained Marine who like kills them all. And, he's like a bat. He like sees through sound and touch and shit. And that'd be funny if his secret was he was just waiting in his car all night. He sleeps just fully reclined, and then somebody breaks in. He's like,
Is he sleeping always with his hand on the handle?
yeah. It's like his gun under the bed.
Yeah.
Push to start. Dead.
Oh, that's a good movie title. Push, start, dead.
Push to die.
And he goes, push, start, dead, and then 2 lights.
Yeah. Beep, beep, beep.
Is it Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Well,
so that guy was troubled.
You know what's funny? I've had a couple of those.
He was looking for some
anything
troubled
else you wanna-
waters in his mouth.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's insane. And it is funny. You just get carried on your night. You're like, well.
Right. He was like, next time, a little less desperate.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Don't act like you need it.
Yeah, because whenever.
Even though I obviously need it.
Yeah.
It's written all over my face. Also, there's Grindr.
This guy, I don't know if this guy has a phone anymore.
He's
I
lost
think
his
this guy
phone.
I think he's out, and that's why he's like, "What do I do?" Because that does seem like a guy.
I can't go home.
Yeah, because that seems like a guy who doesn't know what to do without Grindr. That could be something Grindr is doing. Maybe it's taking away a lot of social skills because they're just getting that blowjob so quick. Click of a button. You know, you order Uber Eats, you don't really care about the driver.
Maybe he was trying to reconnect with his roots. Like, I'm going to cruise. I'm going to go out and cruise.
Yeah.
When's the last time I cruised?
Yeah. I still got it.
Yeah.
The best times of my life, if I think about it, and if I'm being honest, it was when I was definitely cruising.
Yeah, cruising's over.
Cruising, yeah. I need to bring it back.
Cruising's done.
I'm going to go cruise tonight. Just me. Just take me out.
Put it in cruise control and I can suck some straight guys' dicks.
He was making the noises. That's what he was doing.
Yeah, so I would like see him. I'm doing a pretty good impression of what he did. I'm not heightening it. On two knees, pointing at me to his mouth. It was very clear. He's like a crossing guard. Yeah.
No, he's one of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Come on. You got to get one in every pod.
Molly hates the gagging, although I think she has some traumatic blowjob stuff. She shouldn't watch.
Molly watches the podcast?
Molly's got nothing going on.
Nah, Molly, don't watch this.
Don't watch this. Come on. I love. I think your camera's all slanted. I'll have to rotate that in post.
Oh God, let me fix it.
No. It's fine. It just needs to be the same.
It could have fought like.
No. It's fine. We're both in it. Shouldn't have said anything. But
sorry, go ahead.
Eager Beaver.
That's very funny.
But yeah, the art of cruising has been lost, I would argue. I wish we had a gay guy on here, and I'm not. I mean, I'm close, but I'm not there. I couldn't tell you. I was telling Nick this when Nick was like, "I knew it." If he just saw me back there, just spread arms like, finally, this club pays me. I was telling him this because multiple people have asked recently. Molly was like, "Molly's bi, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Are you bi?" And I'm like, "No, I've tried." Multiple people have asked if I'm bi because they just assume that I am.
Maybe because open relation.
Definitely because he's gay, not because he's slaying.
Well, I mean,
puss.
no, I think they just are associating like, oh, he's dating this girl with all this stuff, so maybe
sure he's in.
But maybe they're trying to try it out. Maybe they're trying to open up to you.
Right.
You're a good guy to be like, "Are you bi?" Yeah. What if I wanted to?
What if I was?
How was it when you tried that?
What if I was it?
Did anybody care? Or like,
did you get any more views?
Like, what happened?
Did it help with SEO? You being bi and all? No, and I told him like I've tried. You know, I've hooked up with a few T ladies, but sometimes
what's a T lady?
Trans.
Oh, it's a lady with the guy.
Lady with a guy.
Got it. Yeah. Oh, the boxer.
You've been to Thailand. And I was making out with this one lady, and we'd gone on a date once, and it was good, and you know we made out, and it was fine. And then I made out the second time, like a year later with her, we met up, and she probably hadn't shaved in like 14, 16 hours. So it was like you felt it, and I was like, this is no good. The ruse is ruined. You know, you need to be a perfect T-girl. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to put the girl in T.
Well, then there's a spectrum, I think, if you're into T-girls. Do the people like that? Mm-hmm. You know?
A little al dente.
Yeah.
No, I need fully cooked through.
Yeah, fully charred.
No remains of what was.
Yeah, I had that...
Except for a nice fat cock, of course.
Of course.
But, that facial hair is gay.
I tell you I had a massage recently where...
That is how I feel. It feels weird. It's like, you're like a buddy.
Well, with the
facial hair.
Face is a guy.
Facial hair is bad.
Face is a guy.
Face is a guy.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it.
Boobs and a dick, that's nice.
That's
half
what
nice. You want. That's the boobs are hit or miss. But yeah, facial hair no good.
No, I can't. I got a massage and I walked into this place and they go male or female, and I was like male. I don't want to be. I never want to give the impression like
I'm a male.
I'm a male. Give me a male. I don't care. And then the guy came in, and because of his height and his gift, his dick was just like on my head through his jeans during the massage.
Wow.
And boy, did I not feel the massage.
Yeah.
I only felt his dick.
Was your head relaxed after?
It was.
You had a dent in it.
Spent an hour being half naked and jealous. It was crazy. I was like,
tough.
this guy's
You seem tense. Yeah, dude. You're huge.
My head can't hold it up.
Comparison's the thief of joy.
I'm losing blood.
You're killing me. I'm trying to relax. All I can think about is how small I am.
Push my head through that massage hole. Oh,
You're through like an ostrich.
stuck. Call the cops.
Yeah. You seem really stressed. Yeah, it's work.
Me and the lady.
Actually, I don't want to talk about her right now.
Mm-hmm. She's mad at something I can't fix that you could help me with.
Hey, if we stop early, could you take that money and do something else for me?
I'll still be in a room in a chair, but so will she.
I also have this thing. This is kind of related, but this is. I went to that concert in Canada. I never told you about how it was.
Yeah, what was the concert?
Oshaga. It was a festival.
Okay.
And it was like Chapel Roan.
What's her name?
Chapel.
Sure, Chapel.
This
girl's pissed right now. All I know is she's got a little bit of a tude.
Why?
I'm saying she's in the news for being like, don't come up to me on the street. It's weird.
Oh.
I think she had a couple people stalk her, and I think she's putting out those vids, like probably post a couple stalkers being like, if somebody fucking...
Yeah.
I'm with it.
No, me too. It's just interesting that she's that's like a Robert De Niro quote. Like, don't fucking talk to me.
I don't think he said don't. She said no. She's being nice and like explaining it out, but the tone is like, don't you fucking.
She doesn't like.
It's like,
being
what
famous.
the fuck is your problem?
Yeah. Anyway, it's Chapel Roan, Denzel Curry.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, Denzel Curry.
T-Pain, Green Day. Big fest. What were you gonna say? Chapel.
I was gonna say I like her song as sung by Plankton on AI. Pink Pony Girl.
Pink Pony Club's great. She's great. She had a wardrobe malfunction. Her.
That's so funny how that's the fun way to say like nip slip.
Oh no, not a nip slip.
Oh really?
No, it was
lip slip.
It was a bodysuit lip slip.
It was a lip slip.
It was a lip reveal.
Dude,
pink powder spewed out of her. No, her bodysuit clipping came unclipped, and she does this thing where like every minute and a half she does like a walk back towards the drummer, and you see her ass and stuff.
Damn.
And it's fun, and then she turns.
Is she like 20 years old?
I don't know. She's hot.
She's redhead, right?
Redhead.
Okay.
Yep, you got her. We're thinking of the same person at least.
Okay.
And so
at your place, you saw the lip slip
apartment.
live?
Yeah, she came over to my place. Yeah, dude. This was like 3:30 p.m.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you saw this on TMZ.
No, dude. We're at the festival.
Did you see? Wow.
This is at Oshaga in Montreal, and Chappelle,
Dave Chappelle,
Roan Lacey is playing, and she's working it too hard, and the bodysuit couldn't take it. She can't be contained. And we saw ass, you know what I mean? Because she's not like bending over. So you just see kind of, and you're like, what? Wasn't there something supposed to be in the middle there? And then you hear her singing for 30 seconds as they just cut to the drummer. So I'm like, your ass is definitely fully out in front of 1,000 people.
Wow.
So that was fun.
That's very fun.
That was fun.
That's exciting.
But let me tell you what irked me about the festival. Have you been to a festival?
Did T-Pain not have a wardrobe malfunction?
No, T-Pain was really funny. He kept doing, he did like
great.
dick stunts with the microphone.
He looks like he's really living it. You know the story with T-Pain, right?
Mm-mm.
He apparently I think was not selling a lot of tickets. I think he canceled the tour because he wasn't selling tickets. And then I think the pandemic happened, or he just, either way, after that, he became like a streamer, like video game stuff. And then he got super famous.
Whoa.
From streaming, and he was able to go back on tour, and he's like, this is crazy.
Oh, Twitch Pain.
Yes, yeah.
T for Twitch.
So
what was he on? What was he playing?
I don't know, but I think now it's like he's having the most fun of his life.
That's
because
crazy.
He had that ultra. You'll see clips of him in concerts now. Like, I just can't believe.
I didn't know there was a slump. I can't. T-Pain. It's such an honor to be here from TikTok. That's wild.
Yeah. So what happened? What irked you?
What irked me? Well, I want to tell you about the dick stunts. I'll tell you about those later. What irked me was I see this. I don't think maybe I have told you about this. There were two couples, I think. Maybe it was a first date. A guy holding, there was a girl and a guy, a couple, and a guy holding a leash attached to a collar around the girl's neck. And he was like walking her throughout the festival grounds.
What kind of festival is this?
Green
Day's headline? Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah,
it's funny that she's like, that they're like, we're going to a festival, and you know what the outfit is.
Yeah. Bring a bag.
It's leash time.
And my collar.
Come on. Hopefully they play Dookie.
See the guy and I see the lady with the leash. And at first I'm like, is this so they don't get separated? Like, there's a lot of people at festivals.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just a, It's like kids at summer camp. They're all like tied together.
Yeah.
You know?
We got that lanyard of
He's
people.
got an ankle boogie board thing
Yeah,
that goes to another lady. And I was very uncomfortable by it because
that's super weird.
it wasn't like, I've told this to people and they're like, oh, rave wear. It's like rave.
No.
I'm like, no, it's disgusting.
That's not rave.
It's disgusting. Because there was a moment too that happened where she's like, oh, I want to get a corn dog. And
you
then,
heard her?
Uh-huh.
They were talking
like
to
right
each other.
Us.
They're just chopping it up.
Chopping it up.
Like
yeah,
on all fours.
Not on all fours. No, she wasn't like, can you give me ice cream? They were both standing up, but she's still on a leash. So it's a weird
How
Animorphs
long is this leash?
middle stage. 4 feet.
And
not
was
long.
it taut?
No. But
they're just talking and he's holding it.
It's taut and he's holding. It's not taut. It's slack and he's holding it. But then she goes for her popcorn. She wants to get a gyro, eat it out of a bowl, and he tugs the leash.
Oh my god!
And she's like,
hilarious.
And at first she's like, ugh. But then she's like, and I'm like, ew. I just saw all this, you know? Because like it's not public masturbation, but it is on the spectrum.
Yes.
Because he's hard, she's wet. I'm next to him. I'm appalled. And I saw two people like this, two couples.
So let me, just to clarify before moving forward,
Uh-huh.
when she felt the pain and then she was like, and then she did the, wait a minute, is that because you think she was trying to appease him or that she actually felt pleasure from it too?
Definitely both.
Ooh.
100% both. A girl's not going to stay on a leash if she doesn't want to be on a leash. If that's like the only thing you got her tied up in.
Yeah.
If you got her strapped to a chair in your basement, that's another story.
Yeah.
But if she's just out on a leash.
Yeah, that's true. That has to be kind of mostly on them. Can you imagine asking your girlfriend to be on a leash in public?
No. That's something she brings. I don't know, dude.
It'd be
Who knows?
funny to see them getting out of their house and walking to the Uber. Just them leaving their normal neighborhood.
She just pees on the mailbox. Come on, we got to get one in before the Uber gets here.
Come on, do you have a towel for her or?
Yeah.
No, she's my service.
You have water? She's my service girl.
That's so weird.
Oh, it's gross.
Dude, I hate public display. Even we watched the.
That's what it was.
Yeah, well, that's like more than affection. That's public display of kink.
Yeah. Leave your kinks at home.
That's cringy kinky. But would you do it? What if Molly wanted to put
No.
you on a leash?
No.
You wouldn't. Would you do it in the bedroom or the kitchen or the couch?
You know what? This is a
freak.
repressed memory that I have.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to go. I don't want to do this.
Not of me.
I'm getting more standoffish with people's personal info.
Yeah, you're becoming a
I'm
bad guy.
kidding.
What do you mean? No, I'm joking.
I know. I'm kidding.
You're not.
I'm reacting into it.
No one's joking except me.
Okay, what's the repressed memory?
I walked in one day on my roommate walking around on all fours, naked, and maybe a ball gag. I can't remember, but I think a leash or a collar, at least a collar. And I just remember this because I was picturing myself walking around in a leash, and I'm like, no. She's shocking me. And it was just, he's like, or whatever, if he had a gag in.
He saw you? He was like,
yeah, dude. He saw me.
He said your name?
Look
like. Help! They broke in. Thank God. Just to flip it on you.
Please. He's in the bathroom. Quick, untie me. Get the butt plug out. It's gonna blow up. We don't have my time. Through the ball gag. Oh, God. Call me loose. Thank God you're here. That's a great way to play it off. Oh, fuck. Your hands are tied to each post of the bed.
Yeah. Oh, man. They're torturing me with hot
You got my
wax.
call. You saw my text? I didn't think it was delivered. I had to type it with my toe.
Get this boner off of me. Oh, they took everything, Zach.
What's this liquid on my back?
Oh, they took everything. My money, my clothes, my cum. They took it all. Your stuff is thankfully still intact.
They jerked me off. They spanked me a little. It was awful. But I didn't tell them what they wanted to know.
Yeah. They do not know the Wi-Fi.
No. The speeds have been too slow recently.
We cannot, when we set at all costs. Now you see that I was serious. And if they come back for you, I want you to do the same. Prove to me.
No matter what they do to you or how deep they go, do not tell them that Wi-Fi password. We're giving it to everybody.
Yeah, well, today I took a stand and a knee.
And they did not take no for an answer. They tied me up and walked me around. Well, if you're on a leash, too, it's like if you shit or pee, then I'm like, all right. You're fully committing.
Oh,
you know what it's a little bit like, and this is going to sound rude, and I don't mean for it to be, but it's when you see a trans woman who's really not trying, and it's like, all right, what are we doing here? Are you a dog, or are you his girlfriend?
Yeah.
Let's pick a lane and stick with it.
Yeah, you a dog, or are you accessorizing?
Yeah. And I would even go for like...
You want more dog.
You know what I do like? I like this look in terms of rave wear. Leash, collar, leash, no guy. Hanging, waiting for an owner.
Oh, I thought you meant like those fake leashes you could buy back in the day, the invisible dog. You ever seen one?
No. Yes. Oh, yeah. An as seen on TV prank leash. That's hot. And then I go down, just waiting for a dog to take the place. She just kicks you. No, not obedient enough. You know what I mean, though? If you see a hot lady, boobs out, butt out, right? Collar, leash hanging, like Excalibur.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's going to be the chosen one?
Right.
Yeah.
Thor's hammer.
Yeah, that's cool. And if you allow people to, to test it. You go up, there's a line of guys.
She runs away.
Yeah.
Fuck. You like can't grab it.
Yeah. A guy who wins is
You
like,
are not ready.
Yeah.
The guy who wins.
I was going to say, just like the little nerd.
Oh, right. Yeah. He's just really good at hand-eye coordination. Yeah. Ping pong and video games.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that look, though? Hot look?
Sure, yeah, get a leash. Well, I mean, yeah. If you're dressed in, I think that's a good thing.
It's like a lost dog.
Yeah, if you're looking to start
a lost dog.
Yeah. With my ass out. I'm lost out here with my ass out.
Have you seen the poster of me?
There's a big reward.
Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm missing.
There were pull tabs.
It's a dog that's like loving being missing.
I'm missing. Yeah.
There's like one pull tab left. People are talking.
People care about me. I'm a hot dog. That's what they've always said. I'm a hot dog.
Going missing. Yeah. Just to see all the posters get set up.
Oh, wow. They really care.
Mm-hmm. Goes to the funeral they hold for him in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then he comes in the house a few days later and they're like, demon! Kills it. No! No. You died. I buried you. Leash is a good look. Maybe I'll start telling her to wear a leash and don't let me grab it.
Yeah.
You know? I want you to run away.
I got a cast of carrot.
Yeah, act like you just saw a squirrel.
Yeah.
I want to chase you. That could be fun.
That could be fun walking around the house. We'll have sex as soon as I catch you.
Right. Just yank her down.
Sit.
Ooh.
Sit.
Dude, she'd like that.
Sit.
If she's listening, she's wet right now. You better stop. You better stop, dude.
Sorry, Molly.
You're encroaching on my relationship right now.
Heel. No. You put a nose on her treat?
No, she hates when you put a nose on her treat.
A treat on her nose? Shit. So what happened at this festival, though? What did you do? Did you move?
Well, we were watching this lady right behind.
Did your mom see them?
They trotted off. No, she was not with us that day.
She wasn't with us that would have been great.
She was never in the mix. She was in she got like a box seat so she could have like a seat.
Oh, okay.
And they had like fucking filet mignon and whatever. I don't know if that's
Did she like Chappelle?
No, they went Corey went 2 days. We only went Saturday.
Oh, okay.
She liked Noah Khan.
Noah Khan's huge.
Yeah.
Man, that's so funny. So what happened?
I hated that leash thing. It really bummed me out.
So what happened though?
Not what happened. There's no more that happens.
They tried it off. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just left like, is this okay? Was that okay? Because like, yeah, it's not jerking off in public, but you're on your way.
Mm-hmm.
You're stimulating each other.
Right?
If like the bottom of the spectrum is like caging up, just wearing a chastity cage, all by your lonesome. But even that, I guess that's more than nothing.
Yeah, it is more than nothing. Yeah, you're locking it up.
Yeah, it was bad PDA.
I hate PDA.
I'm trying to think if I'd be more grossed out if he just started finger blasting her.
I don't know. Well, that because you would
Finger
look at
blasting, yes.
finger blasting would
maybe
be
not.
Yeah, you think a soothe sesh?
I don't know. Actually, if I saw someone just blasting someone, I'd be like, nice.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Like going at it.
Yeah, you look at him.
Yeah,
dude.
they're in the orange zone.
Yeah.
You know, their heart rate's 150 or whatever. Hell yeah, dude. Getting after it. He's locked in.
Yeah, he's having a great concert.
Yeah.
That guy's having the best concert here.
Pony Club.
Oh.
Chappelle would love that.
What?
Chapel would love that.
Oh, Chapel.
I want to say Chappelle. Chapel's so dumb.
Yeah, it's a bad name.
Chapel.
Chapel Ronan.
I don't want to go to church.
What was that? A random name
What are you,
generator?
a Christian samurai? Chapel Ronan?
Chapel Ronan.
Come on.
What's going on here?
Oh, and then T-Pain with his dick tricks. He well, first of all, he played a bunch of medley stuff. So like he's on a bunch of songs. So he played like Yeah. Your songs that he's featured in, but you're like, this is not your song.
So
He's doing a collab post
Yeah.
without the other people there.
yeah.
But then he's like using the mic as his dick. He's doing a lot of fun mic dick work. Like puts it through his shirt and dangles it, and it's pretty funny.
Everybody's laughing.
And then I think so. And then
Yeah.
every now and then people would he would do like a great dance move.
Oh, wow.
But he's 65 or
Yeah.
whatever. So and he also had like a $20,000 necklace on or
Wow.
something, just blinged out.
Yeah.
And then there was some assholes, just drunk idiots, catching up. Like, dude, what's up? It's been so long. I love T-Pain. And I'm trying to listen to Apple Bottom Jeans,
Yeah.
and these guys are
Is that
like,
T-Pain?
Rock, yeah.
Wow.
Apple Bottom Jeans.
Wow.
Yeah, he had them Apple Bottom blues in COVID.
Yeah.
He had to twitch his way out.
Mm-hmm.
What game did he play?
I could figure it out for you now, but it'd take me out of the moment.
That's okay. I kind of want to know if he's like a Fortnite guy, just killing 12-year-olds. T-Pain gamer.
You're gonna be a T-Pain gamer.
Hashtag suck a butt. I mean, he's a goofy guy. Chairman and CEO of Nappy Boy Gaming. Hashtag suck a butt. That's awesome. He has 1 million followers. Oh, here we go. Recently streamed categories: Black Myth, Wukong, Contraband Police, Fall Guys. I don't know any of these games. He's great. I really enjoyed T-Pain as a guy. Lady was really looking forward to him. She was like, I have to see T-Pain.
Oh, nice.
That's the one guy I have to. And Green Day.
I was Green Day.
They were great, but we got back. It was right after T-Pain, and they were 2 stages away. And so we got there, and we saw them, but we were kind of at the perimeter. And it's the end of the day, and so we've been there since 3:30 in the Pink Pony Club, because that's when Chapel went on. I think that was like the earliest time, or like the only time they could give her the biggest stage.
Oh, okay.
Because all the big stages are booked out. T-Pain wasn't on the biggest stage, to your point.
Mm-hmm.
Green Day was, Chapel Roan was, but T-Pain's not on that big stage.
Yeah.
He's on like the medium stage.
I know, but you think that he says, because last time you think about T-Pain for a lot of people is years ago. So you're like, he's probably doing better.
Yeah, he was like the biggest guy in 8th grade.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying, but now
yeah,
8th
he
grade.
must be.
Yeah, he must be absolutely huge now because he was skyrocketing. And then,
It is funny, even Titans like T-Pain can fall. It's crazy. He can bleed too. And that's why Jason Derulo gets on TikTok.
Yeah, he's huge on
He's
TikTok.
big on TikTok.
Huge.
He's like a model too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's ripped.
Yeah.
And he's really talented. Was he dancing and doing backflips and
He's
things?
really nice and kind.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He always responds to my
He
DMs.
he doesn't read mine.
You've been to a festival? Have you been to a festival?
Mm-hmm.
They're too long.
Mm-hmm.
They are too. A concert is already pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten to the point where I don't stay for like encores
Yeah.
because
No,
I've
of
heard
course, you get-
most of the songs that
Yeah.
I want to hear, and it's
Yeah.
11, and I got to get back.
Yeah, I remember like 10 years ago, even I was at one of those one, and J. Cole was the headliner, and it was when I think J. Cole was like first like really blown up and always on the radio, and we
Forest Drive, Forest Hills.
I think even before that. But he was the headliner and the reason we went. But then when he got up, I was like, "Get me out of here! We've been here like since 10."
You didn't even. Yeah, dude, we stayed for a few.
They
like,
lock you into this
6
place.
Green Day songs.
Oh,
I'm
wow!
sure there were 12.
Yeah, and
But
they
we
probably
s-
brought somebody up, and
They did. That was
Yeah.
fun. That was fun. Sang the whole song. Got a big hug.
yeah, he brings his son with him now.
Oh, that's cool. They
Yeah.
were great. They were awesome. But
Wow.
it was too much. I've been standing, like the back of my knee starts giving out.
Yeah, and you got to piss in these porta potties and beers, and it's hot.
Honestly, it's like my body is failing. My leg, I can't stand for that long. I can move, I can dance, I can sit. I can't stand.
Now, standing, I think you feel more. Because I feel that at work when I do a standing desk, after a while, I'm like, my legs can't do this.
No.
They just feel like old trees that are about to give out.
Yeah. It was struck by lightning or something.
Yeah, I think so. But you say for the majority of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, but the back of my leg, have you seen those videos of those groomsmen passing out?
No.
Yeah, because they lock their legs because they're just like, oh, it's a big day. I got to be upright for my boy. And they just, They don't even get through the whole ceremony. She's walking down the aisle. He faints. He's like, what the fuck was that, dude? Do you guys, something going on between you two? What don't I know? Why'd you pass out? She is beautiful. I'm supposed to cry. This is my day.
I'm going to have to pass out.
I have to pass out.
He fakes out. Fakes it. Oh my gosh. He's so...
Makes himself throw up.
Yeah.
So they have to flip him over so he doesn't drown.
Shits himself.
I love
you, babe.
I love her more. Yeah, dude, people pass out because they're out of tension for love. And they lock their knees, and that's like a thing. I've heard that as advice if you're in a wedding, which I've never been in.
What's with the lock in the knees? Because you're so tired of standing?
I don't know. It's just like something people do. You lock your knees up, and you're just tensing I think you're just like a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
You're a little high strung. It's a big day. You're in the wedding. You're in front of people if you're not used to being in front of people. You want to look good, so you're sucking it in. You're locking it up.
So they lock their knees, then do
and
they
you
fall?
shut down.
And then do you fall kind of weird? Do your knees still stay locked? You just fall like a straight piece?
Yeah. Yeah, you fall like a tree.
You see those
You
goats?
fall like a... no.
Those goats that faint? Fainting goats? Really?
No. I've never seen a goat wedding.
Oh, man. You haven't been to any? Man, you got to see
No,
goats fainting.
I gotta expand my friend group. It's all white guys.
Yeah, it's good
no
that way.
Goats.
No, you need
no greatest of all times. No Simone Biles. Oh shit! What?
They faint if you scare them.
Oh, when they faint when they get scared. Dude, they rigor mortis. It's crazy. It's like you threw a stick in a bike wheel. All right, I get it.
So that's how they fall.
Fainting Goats, yeah.
That'd be a good band name too.
Fainting Goats.
We are the Fainting Goats.
Isn't there one? Is it
Probably
There's
something
a goat,
like
something
that. Yeah.
Goats. Hungry Goat Coffee.
Angry. Yeah, that's so funny to faint at somebody's wedding. To like ruin somebody's wedding a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
There's that famous video, the guy, they were taking photos like by a pool and they both fell in.
Oh, yeah.
That one, you see that? It's like the most famous wedding fail one.
No, I've seen the one where the guy takes the cake. He's trying to be a fun dickhead, and he takes the cake and he mushes it in like the groomsman's face. And he's like, what the fuck? Like it was before they even cut the cake. And I think he punches him in the face. I think he attacks him. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
It's nice to have like a very justified reason to punch somebody.
And it's cool to be like, I'm a
guy who
yeah. This is my wedding.
Yeah. Starting today.
Yeah.
I stick
and
up
that's
for
my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
stick up for us. Yeah, he ate the bride on the top of the cake. What the fuck, man?
First you faint, now you eat my wife? Dude, I'm gonna have to kick your ass.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get physical. We've known each other since kindergarten, but this shit can't fly anymore.
Yeah.
We're not kids. Become an adult that minute.
Yeah.
Whoa. That is way out of line. I wonder when I'm going to start saying stuff like that. Corey whipped out a wild one. What do you think about this? My mom and Corey were staying in the same hotel room, different beds.
Water is so good.
And they hadn't had fresh towels or whatever, so the maid was outside, so my mom just waved her in to bring in towels. Corey's in the bed, covered up to his neck, but apparently he just had his boxers on.
Okay.
But he's up to his neck, covered in sheets. So my mom's like, yeah, would you mind coming in? And the maid comes in. Corey sees her. He's like, Mom. What? I need new towels. Mom, this is... And then the maid leaves, and he, like, flips out. He's like, that was unacceptable. I would never do that to you. He said unacceptable. Isn't that crazy?
It was very funny.
He's manning up. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. I do not accept that.
And my mom's like, who else is he saying this to? like women that he
That was
sees?
your mom's takeaway from the yelling?
Yeah.
Did you come in like...
Tip of
Corey
the
just said-
iceberg. Corey's lost it. And we're only seeing the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, you are seeing... Maybe he's about to get that adult rage.
I think so. I think he's already kind of found it.
You see a couple of guys... You see that when you see that trigger in a guy, you're like, whoa.
Yeah. He's
A
like,
little bit of lava in your pocket, huh?
a lot is acceptable for me. I don't care.
Yeah, if you're under the covers or you give
My
me
mom even, she's like,
yeah.
that maid has seen much worse.
Yeah.
You were under the covers. I mean, it wasn't like he was pitching a tent. Just full boner.
Your mom's like, look at that, look at that.
Like, yeah.
Look.
at my son's flagpole.
It's cool, right? I can't do anything with it, so I thought maybe you.
Oh, God.
I'm just trying to help out. My brother has an attitude like this is unacceptable.
Does he?
But my brother is still in the phase of before this is unacceptable. This is when he was a little bit younger. Now he's much more chill. But he would be doing something, and I'd be like, one time we were at a restaurant, and he's just talking so loud. He's just speaking voice, and I'm like, hey, Chris, you'll just like if people are staring at our table, and I'm like, Chris, just being a little loud, dude. And he goes, I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking. You think I fucking care? Like in public, that's what you say, and you're like, oh my God.
That's an Italian thing. One thing that my Italian ex once told me, she's like, you know what one thing I really love about you is that you never tell me to quiet down. Legitimately. She's like, I'll be out at restaurants and talking, telling a story, and people will be like, shh, can you keep it down? And you never do that. And then for the rest of our 4-year relationship, I can't do that.
No.
Even when she's being loud.
No, you can be like, I see what people were saying.
Yeah.
Sorry I was late.
Makes sense why you have a thing about this.
Yeah, you're a loud person.
Yeah.
It wasn't everybody in your life was an asshole.
You should quiet down.
Yeah, you're effing loud.
It's like Italians' love language. It's like,
Dude.
you allowed me to scream.
I had
You
this
give
guy-
me the gift that I can yell. Right? That's what Chris is saying. He's like,
Yeah.
it's who I am.
Yeah.
And wasn't he in the middle of a story or something? Well, like, why was he getting all animated?
Yeah, well, he's just like, I think he had... I don't
Agitado.
know. I think there's some times where, like... I don't remember, but he used to just have a shorter fuse. Like, I used to be like, how am I going to... Why is this guy angry? Something will piss him off, and then he'll keep it for a little bit.
Well, he was talking. So he was saying something loud enough that he's passionate, and then you just swipe his legs out. In his mind, you know?
I think so, yeah, but you don't need to be in a restaurant and get even louder.
No, you don't.
Than when I said you were being loud and go, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You think I care? Like, looking at these people, I'm like, dude, and then I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it was his birthday dinner, too, so I think he thought it was like, you know. But anyway, I think that
Of all days?
Yeah.
My 23rd?
I think that type of anger turns into this is unacceptable.
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 You're way out of line.
Did you guys have a fun
be
little
mine.
making fun of him later? Like you're out to eat and then something happens, you go, oh, that's
But
unacceptable.
it's kind of hard, though, because he, like, sticks to it. He's like, it was unacceptable.
That's hilarious. Well, then
Like,
you just
are you
you
crazy?
keep calling it back. Anytime there's an inconvenience in your next one, you should be like, this is unacceptable.
I did say that a lot. Yeah.
Corey, do
Saw
you
the
accept
leash.
what's happening
we saw,
right now?
we saw the
Yeah.
choker. I'm like, this is absolutely unacceptable. Way out of line. That's going to be mine. That's way out of line.
My electrolytes.
Jeez, Charles.
We're good.
Jeez.
An ottoman.
It's funny.
Oh, cap is on.
That's good.
Baby. Man, I had a really hot set on Monday, and I did not tape it.
Oh, I hate that.
I recorded it, so it's only fun for me to listen to and be like, I love this guy.
Yeah. If only you guys knew my secret identity as a good comedian.
Good comedian.
Holy shit.
You'll see.
But I can't. I have to protect my family.
I have to come out once a month in front of somebody who doesn't care.
Kill in anonymity. I have to be the comic Gotham needs me to be.
I had to have people who do the grizzly bear know I'm good, and those are the only people that'll know I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about your stuff. What do you got going on?
Well, this happened to me this past week. I haven't been sleeping a lot. Like yesterday, I stayed up till 3:30.
Yeah, what's going on?
I was just awake. I think I'm just hit with maybe still getting used to
You on the crack again?
Yeah. I think
You on that sweet meth again, Charles?
I think I have there's a new guy at my work that I think does coke during the day.
You making green screen videos, 20 minutes unreleased, just so you on meth?
Yeah.
Yeah. finger puppets where you need the shadows.
Yeah.
You can't. Oh fuck! I can't.
The
green
way
screen
I
this
found
out.
to work with the shadows is to need the shadows on green screen.
I'm drawing in sand here.
You don't need to apply any effects.
The Ultra Key washes it all away. So your guy, your office does coke?
Well, I think we got this new guy, and
Top performer.
He's one of these guys that's trying to be too extra the whole time. He's just a really weird guy. He's like, "What's up, guys? I'm addicted to tattoos." He has like 2 tattoos, as you can tell. Doing that fake laugh, like really loud.
Oh
and
no!
Chiming in on everybody's conversations, and it's
he's like falling apart.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm having this is how I thought. He's a real boner of a guy. He's talking to you about comedy. You could use that. You could use this.
He's a boner of a guy.
Real boner.
That's a good one.
Yeah, boner's a good one. And then
you're being a real boner
you're
right
being a
now.
real boner right now. It's
way out of line.
This guy is a boner. He
Yeah.
sucks.
Uh-huh.
I had this moment where I was like, this guy's a lot. He's a yapper. He's just a goof. I think he's trying too hard, but he's new, so we'll let it
Yappy,
slide.
goofy boner.
But everybody in the office all day is like, and he's talking. He's connected to me, and I'm just like.
I felt too nice.
Yeah, well, I'm like, uh-huh.
You're going to listen, yeah.
This is where I'm going to have to, because you ever have this where, like, I'm getting killed by somebody in conversation, and then they mention something like, oh, TV, and I'm like, Zach likes TV. Like,
help me.
Yeah, help.
Help me.
I was doing that. None of my buddies at work chimed in.
I don't own a TV.
They let my, what's
I've never
TV?
seen TV.
Yeah.
TV?
What does that stand for? Transvaginal? I've never been about that. And then, so
I'm not about that life.
About that TV.
Transvaginal life.
What are you talking about?
That's a Charles and you thing.
So this guy's just being a lot to me, and like it goes from like just being too hyped to be new. You know, I work at he's like, I came in, I got 27 meetings my last month. 27. I'm on a hot streak. I'm ready to kill this job.
Wow.
And then you start to be like, I think this guy might be doing coke.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably got fired from his last job.
How's he doing at this job?
It's like his day 3 of training, and he's walking around the office. I came in
27 meetings day 3.
I came in today. This guy's being too.
I can't believe he has a phone number.
I came in. He's there early as we're like getting there, making coffee. Everybody's kind of catching up. He's AirPods in, walking around the office, doing if he's talking to me, he's got to be going to 3%. This guy's really making everybody hate him.
Oh, jeez.
And I try to like wave to him, and
I know this guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know this guy.
He's one of the sales guys.
I know this guy.
And then I'm like, okay, this guy might be doing coke. You might be trying too hard. It's a sales personality. It's a whole.
Is he Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little goatee.
Yeah, he is.
Little goatee. Yeah. Tucked in shirt
His
all
name's
the time.
Anthony Maserati or something. we had a Maserati in my place.
Yeah. Tony Maserati.
Yeah, he was
Mikey Calzones.
He would vape in the office.
Yeah.
And it was one of those open offices, but
Yeah.
it's split right by that divider.
Yeah.
So 2 sides, and he'd be on one side and just blow it up like a chimney, working hard. A steam engine that won't quit.
Come on, this is a floor. Whatever we got to do to get it done.
Yeah, you're going to need to go up 5% at least, or else it's not going to be doable.
Yeah, this guy's walking around.
It's going to be infeasible.
Making one of those calls.
Yeah, it's like
doesn't know anybody in the office yet. And
he's
you're like,
talking to his dealer.
Yeah, I know. So I start to be like, all right. And then this was the thing.
Yeah, we're going to have to up the purity of that next batch.
Yeah.
He's doing a side
He's coming
hustle.
in at 3%. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get down and... That's who he's talking to. It's the Chinese guy on the other side of the phone.
Whoa, Japanese.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yep.
As Santiago
He was
would
on
say.
his Japanese. He could have used that. That's pretty good.
That's good.
He was on its Japanese.
Japanese me, please me. No, you
Yes.
want to tease me. Maybe you should use that. But then I had a tipping point where I was like, this guy's got to be huffing some white dust. Because I had a call.
Huffing.
I had like a call that I tried to close really hard. It took 10 minutes. They still said no.
You're walking around your AirPods. You're circling the pods.
Yeah.
You guys call them pods?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we call them pods.
Okay.
What do you call them?
Just
Sectors?
the floor.
Quadrants?
It's all open.
It's all one?
It's all one.
But there's no like, each table row is a pod.
Okay.
There's like 8 people at per submarine.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in the pods, and then my boss was outside, so he got up, and I was like, "Gotta tell you about this call," because I'm just trying to build credibility. Like, man, you should have heard this thing. It's like somebody who like you got to talk about the fish you almost caught.
Yeah.
To put yourself in good standing.
Look at my hands.
Yeah, wow. Oh, boy, if you could have seen this thing, it was huge.
Yeah.
And then...
I'm still shaking.
And he's like, oh, tell me about it.
I'm still shaking from the sales call.
Holy shit.
That was a wild demo.
Don't mind this wet circle, but...
Yeah.
I said, at all costs, I wasn't getting up. I'm like an astronaut. I peed in the spaceship.
Okay, so you're telling your boss.
So my boss... I'm like...
He's like, all right,
You always piss yourself during these calls. I'm having a hard time believing.
Advance the opportunity and let me know if you need help.
Yeah, submit it in Salesforce and leave me alone, please. So he's like, oh, come talk to me about it in the kitchen. And I'm like, all right. So this is far away from the pods in the general population.
Mm-hmm. The deep
this
ocean.
new guy follows us in.
Oh.
Does one of these. I'm like telling my boss, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. The new guy does one of these up against the counter. Listening.
Ooh.
One of those, like...
Yeah,
you know?
he's like a Dak Shepard character.
Like, what's this guy?
Like a dickhead Ryan Reynolds guy.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy,
he starts.
This guy's Deadpool.
Starts interrupting as I'm telling.
Deadpool.
Yeah, he starts interrupting as I'm telling my boss about the call,
Oh.
which I don't care about. I'm just trying to build credibility so they don't fire me. Like,
yeah,
I'm just trying to exaggerate this story. And he kept being like, yeah. You know what I remember and what I'm going to tell you. This guy starts trying to coach me.
In front of your boss.
He's brand new.
He's cucking your boss.
He joined the meeting, and he's being like, yeah, I remember that part of the call, and this is what I would have. And I'm like, whoa.
Wow, that's insane.
This guy's doing some, I don't know, I didn't.
What'd your boss think?
He's let it happen. I think he's letting it, like,
run its course.
Yeah, who knows?
Well, it's really day 3. Is it like week 1?
Yeah.
You don't want to be hey, this energy could be good.
Well,
the boss knows this guy's on the fence. He's just going to flounder and flop and be shitty. Or he's going to be like, great.
Exactly. And that's what you see. But it was just so funny because I was like, you got to be doing something, man.
Yeah, but then these people, they never do last.
No.
You catch them huffing,
well, then
huffing paint.
Then it was funny because
in the break room, and you're like, get your things.
Oh, yeah, no. This guy's...
That
type of personality. This Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, it spirals.
But it was funny because he started trying to coach me, and I'm a nice guy, and he's like telling me all this stuff, and I'm just like, let it happen. You know, it's not consensual, but I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
And this is like 10 minutes of him like telling me success stories and like in his pastoral, how successful he was.
Where are you? In the kitchen?
So I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's telling me all these stories. And then we go back to the pods.
Fish, yeah.
And he ends it with like, you know, in my last job, I'll tell you why I got fired. And I'm like, you're telling me trying to coach me this whole time and you got fired? I was a pain in the ass. And I'm like, that's bad.
Yeah.
Of course you were a pain in the ass. Now that it hits me where I'm like, oh, this is the guy that when he got fired, everybody was like, good luck with whoever takes that dead bird. That coked out.
I'd be happy to recommend you to leave.
I'm like, I don't know where you're doing your coke, but you're sneaking away somewhere to have this type of energy. And then it's 5:30, we're leaving, and he goes, all right, time to get laid. Puts in his AirPods. It goes down the elevator.
Yeah, I'm going to need doggy for at least 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Any less is unacceptable. You're edging me out on the cowgirl, all right? It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for the deal. It's called compromise. Yeah. Listen, I used to be a real pain in the ass, and tonight I'm going to be a pain in your ass, but not a big one.
Is Jamal coming over again or no? No, I just want to know how many oranges I should buy.
Anthony
Maserati's. It's, you know, what is astounding. It just is always a reminder. Sometimes you get hit with these people where you're like, you are still here?
How old's this guy?
He's probably I think he thinks I'm way younger than him, the way that he's talking to me. He's got a goatee, but he could be like 26.
Yeah, bad. Drugs, 26.
Yeah.
26 on drugs.
Or maybe he could be 36. He's got that young, but like the energy of like, but you see these guys and you're like, is this?
He's not long for this world.
Yeah. Do you live?
He's going to burn out.
Yeah. Are you going to live? Or are you going to be in a comedy club begging to suck some dick later for a qualified lead?
He wanted some qualified seed.
Yeah, he does.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can ask.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That Santiago was honestly being like, yeah, you could ask him.
I don't speak for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So funny.
I really honestly appreciate that. Was like one of the funniest things he's ever done. I mean, you can ask.
Hold on, I have to be really bad.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the newest. It's funny how one guy makes you be like, I think I got to leave this job. And then made me think back to all the jobs that I've had. There's always been so many of those guys.
It's part of the job.
It's part of the job.
It's outlasting those guys.
Yeah.
And enduring those guys. Because they have to hire him. They got to fire him.
Yeah.
Right. These are the people.
They burn bright for a little bit, and then they just fall apart.
It's crazy they get hired. It's funny though that they're it's enough of a risk. It might be worth it. What if this guy's the king?
What if this guy? It is that Trump confidence.
Yeah. What if he is? What if he is Wolf Wall Street?
Yeah. What if we miss out on hiring the GOAT?
What if he can back it up?
Did the best just fall in our lap?
Yeah.
They're at restaurants. They're at every job. There's one guy, just to give you an idea of how annoying he was, at a restaurant. Every time someone asked him for lemon, hey, can I get extra lemon? He'd deliver a tray of lemon and go, here's your plethora of citrus. Every time. So that was one sentence.
Yeah.
And he was the most annoying. One time I saw him at a bar near the restaurant, and he was getting hammered because he was an alcoholic. He goes, I'm in law school. And we're like, what? You have one pair of jeans. He's like, I'm in law school. Just like a liar. Yeah. Alcoholic. And I was at a bar near the restaurant once, and he was sitting, like, I saw him, but he was too drunk, and and then he fell out over, and everybody was like, ah! And they were like, you know him? And I was like, what?
He was at my wedding.
Yeah.
He does this all the time.
It was funny that I was like, I don't like that guy enough to even help.
Do you know him? No, we're not friends.
Come on.
And don't tell people I know him. Tell people I don't know him.
Tell people I did this to him. I pushed him off the chair. His head is bleeding because of me. Tell them that.
I'm cool now. Tell them I'm cool now.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a unrelated to the for Connor for over what? Just saw there's a lawsuit for Connor for overcharging. Con Ed. She didn't autocorrect. She didn't fix the autocorrect. Expected me to just deduce Con Ed from Connor. I'm like, Connor King? Audiences are suing Connor King because he's so bad? Very funny. We're friends. I can make that joke.
He had a viral clip that I saw the other day.
Yeah, he does. He's doing well.
Nice.
He's great. I did go to a podiatrist.
For the foot.
Yeah, dude. I'm getting it fixed up.
What happened to your feet?
They've had fungus and warts and, a witch cursed it.
What do you think's the
cause? A witch called Blink Fitness. No, I don't even know. I mean, this was years ago.
Can't go barefoot Blink Fitness.
No, I didn't. But I think it's been with me, the curse, for my HP's been halved for like 3 years, 2 years or something.
What?
Years. My HP. When you get cursed in a video game, it's like your HP is.
Oh, your HP. I thought that was like a part of your foot you were referring to.
Yeah, the old HP.
I was like, is that under the heel?
My toenails all fungal. I got warts like right here and like under here. And I got them all frozen off. There were like 3 or 4 warts. And I tried to do some minor, foot surgery myself on the bed at the hotel, and I yanked something I shouldn't have, and it just started bleeding nearly profusely.
Oh, my God.
Not quite profusely.
You get tripped the wrong wire, and then you die out through your toe.
It was bad.
I bled out through the bottom of my toe.
Yeah.
It just all came out.
That's where they shot Lincoln.
It's like a...
He didn't notice until the play was over, and he fainted and died.
It's like a water jug at work. You just open the...
Yeah.
It's just all going to...
It's just going.
It makes sense. It's from top to bottom. No, I get it.
Right. And
really
Molly
unfortunate.
kept telling me to keep the foot above my head. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't want it. It's uncomfortable. It's the lowest part of my body. Anyway, so I go to this podiatrist, and I'm a little First of all, I got to wait for an hour in the waiting room.
Did you have any headphones?
Yeah, I was doing work and stuff, and I played like a game on my phone. I did some work. I did a little writing, but I'm like, what is this? It's an hour.
Yeah, how many people's feet
for a guy to smell my feet? And then I'm thinking, who's doing this job? A podiatrist. I looked at the MCAT. It's a 4-year school, but the MCAT scores are way lower. Acceptance rate is like 60%. That's high. Most people get into podiatry, and you're thinking, do you want these foot freaks, inspecting your? But you do.
Yeah, of course.
You do. They care, right? It's like it's like a pedophile pediatrician.
You want them?
He wants them to be healthy. He wants to fix these perfect specimens.
Yeah. He wants to keep the trophy shining.
Yeah, keep his love alive. You want a guy who loves movies to make movies.
It's true.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino.
He's just following his dream.
Yeah, loves movies, healthy feet. Quentin Tarantino could have been a podiatrist.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. So I got, fungus, amungus. I got warts. He gave me like 2 creams. He's like, it's going to be 6 months to doing this. I'm like, all right. Because I've had it for like 30 months. probably.
So they came back after you froze and heated them off?
No, he froze them off like this week. Like I
Oh,
just went to the
cool.
podiatrist.
It's
This
fun
is my
getting a wart
first time
frozen.
taking care of it because Molly's like, I can't do this anymore. Or like, you should get it fixed. Like you're bleeding out. You're picking at yourself.
Do you have to wear socks to bed?
No. She like will like, curl up on my feet and stuff with her feet. Like she just forgets. It's crazy.
That you swimming in some toxic water.
Right.
It still feels fun.
Yeah.
What is this, mercury?
But we shower in the same thing. She hasn't gotten anything, so I don't think it's really that
It's not
contagious.
ringworm, so that's good.
No, I mean, we shower in the same, thing every day.
Yeah, well, it's cool that, yeah.
So that's good. But it looks unsightly, it's...
Do you feel it when you walk?
Foot pick revenue is down.
Oh, I bet. It could be up, though. If you just got to find a different demo.
I don't want the witch chasers.
r/wartfoot? Wart toe?
Wart toe. But yeah, I think you do want a foot weirdo. I don't know. Just that you want one. You want one of these I was worried that I was going to get a perv, and I'm like, well, I guess that's good.
No, yeah, you need
because he
them.
cares.
Yeah,
pervs care.
Yeah, if
they
you
need better marketing, perverts.
Yeah, pervs do care. That's a good motto for
pervs
pervs.
care.
Pervs care.
Yeah,
that'd be a good thing that'd be like a good brick and mortar I'd go into.
I
pervs
mean,
care.
Yeah, it's like 24 hours.
Did you go to perv and care?
Yeah, they're always up. No, I'm always jacking off. You can come by.
You can come by.
Yeah,
it's cool.
My hands
see
are
the room?
Yeah, my hands are very soft. One of them is. Yeah, they're just creeps, but you need them. It's a good outlet for these creeps to be a podiatrist. It's nice that there's like a separate.
Yeah, they're like,
doctor.
how do I make a living out of this?
It's not like hand and foot. It's like just foot.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty similar.
Yeah.
Nah, just feet. I think I need 4 full years.
Yeah.
To focus on the feet.
Kinda.
Do you think they start out shoe shining, and then
In the
that's the
airport?
first 2 years of podiatry school? You don't even see a foot until you're 3.
Until you're ready. You think you're ready. You never
Yeah.
are. Even when your first foot. And I saw my foot every day. You're like, I'm ready for this. I'm a pro.
Yeah, you're never ready for your
Never
first
ready.
foot.
They take that foot out of the shoe you've been shining for 2 years, and a lot of people faint.
A lot of people faint. You're allowed to smell it, but don't let them know you're smelling.
Yeah, you have to control. I know how to breathe at a resting. I'm like I'm
That-
like a Prius.
yeah.
Nobody hears me.
Breathing is a full course.
Yeah.
3 credit with a lab.
How to get away with it?
How to get away with smelling the feet is a part of podiatry
I'm just
school.
gonna take a little bit. This is called the harmonica. You get all the toes on one.
All right, L1, L2, L3. So he shot me up with some lidocaine.
In the foot?
In the foot for freezing hurts. So he shot me
Where'd
up
he
with
shoot
2
your-
anesthesia.
where'd he shoot you in the
One in
foot?
like the meat of it right here.
Ah.
Which was, I mean, it hurts, but whatever. And I'm a man. And then in between the big and the index toe.
Wow.
Like in the webbing. 'cause
Yeah,
there was
yeah.
like a wart there.
Oh.
And that kind of hurt. But it's all numb, so he's scraping.
Oh.
He's scraping to get all the whatever.
Man, this guy's a barnacle cleaner.
Yeah, exactly.
Clean up
He's
the
a boat-
reef.
yeah, he's a boat boy.
Yeah.
He's shining up my vessel. So he's freezing off the wart, and everything's going fine. It kind of hurts, whatever. But when he's scraping it, it's kind of like this, razor. And he gets near my index toe, and then he kind of scrapes a little on the index toe, and the anesthetic or anesthesia, whatever, didn't get up there. And so I don't even think, my leg just goes involuntarily back because he cut me. And he's like, "Oh, did you feel that?" I'm like, "Yes." What do you mean? I'm bleeding. He just cut my foot.